Test, I'm audible.
Hai Kak.
Hello. Good evening, Arim.
Good evening.
Yes, would you please be on cam, Arimbi Cahyono?
We're second, okay.
All right. Test. Welcome back, everyone. Would you please be on cam, guys? So we can talk like in person, even though it's online, digital, on Zoom. But I would love to see your faces because this is my first time here. I'm on behalf of Miss Kak May, Mbak May. She's in the other schedule, so I'm here changing her place for today's meeting. Gavin Gumilang, would you please be on cam?
Wait a minute, sir.
Yes, sure.
Okay.
Take your time. And please rename yourself to be just like a nickname, like a short one. So I'm not going to be confused calling your name later on. For example, mine is Haidir, just Haidir. Yes, so please rename yourself to be short names. Thank you, Arimbi. Hello, Arimbi. What's up? How are you feeling today? You are still muted, Arimbi.
I'm sorry, I feel good. Hello.
Yes, hello. It's really nice to meet you today, Arimbi.
Nice to meet you, Kak.
All right. Where are you from, by the way, Arimbi?
I'm from Jakarta.
All right. Can you remind me, please, what have you learned previously with Kak May?
The last session is about speaking, especially in grammatical range, but I didn't attend the class. I only watched the recorded video.
I see. And from the recorded video, what have you learned? What insights have you got?
I learned again about the tenses. It's been a long time I learned about tenses, and I think I should learn again about that because some of the tense I sometimes forget to use it properly.
So it's about IELTS speaking part 1, yes?
IELTS speaking part 1, yes, still part 1.
And how have you learned about band descriptors?
Sorry?
Have you learned about band descriptors?
Oh, band descriptor, yes, we already learned about that.
Yes. Gavin, would you please explain to us what you know about band descriptors in IELTS speaking?
Okay. Hi, Mr. Haidir. If I'm not mistaken, from the band description, I think we should from the fluency and coherence for the 7 score, we should speak with effortless. Then the grammar, the vocabulary range also use widespread range. Yeah. Then the rest I forgot.
All right. Do you still remember Arimbi, the third one and the last one, Gavin has mentioned about fluency and coherence, and then about what? Grammatical
Gra-
range and accuracy,
Grammatical, yes, grammatical.
and
Lexical,
lexical resource. What
lexical
about it?
research.
What is it?
I forget. I forget, Kak.
No
I think about
problem.
location idiom. Is
Yes,
that
it's
one of the
about,
lexical?
yes,
Yeah,
it's about your vocabulary band. It's about idiomatic expressions,
yes,
right?
idiomatic expressions.
And what is the last one?
Pronunciation.
Pronunciation.
Uh-huh. It's about pronunciation. Do you think pronunciation and accent are the same thing, Gavin?
I think it's different thing.
Mhm.
In the last meeting, Kak Mai showed a video to us. Um, if I'm not forgot, she has a in Indian accent, Indian accent uh, or or American Latin accent.
Mhm.
But she got 7.5 or 8 because she has a good pronunciation
Mhm.
and uh, grammatical, and her grammatical is also good.
Yes, you're right, Gavin. So accent and pronunciation are two different things. In IELTS
Mm,
speaking test, accent doesn't matter. Yeah, as long as your pronunciation is clear, as long as it's audible and understandable, you're good to go, right? Imagine if accent is considered one of the band descriptors, how unfair is that, right? To have American or British accent, because we are not either way. That's why accent is not considered one of the band descriptors or the rubrics. It's just because we have to be proud and happy for our own accent, right? It's okay. All right, today we are scheduled to have more further discussions and practices regarding IELTS speaking part 2 and part 3. But before we start any further, Gavin and Arimbi, what do you know about part 2 in IELTS speaking test, Arimbi?
I think in part 2, the examiner give us some of questions, and we have 1 minute to prepare the answer, and then we answer it in speaking for about minimum 2 minutes, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, exactly. You're in second part. In the second part, you're gonna be given. It's basically like a speech, right? A monologue or a storytelling for about 2 minutes, right? But before that, you're gonna be given 1 minute to take notes, right? To read the questions, the cue card that you are gonna be getting from the examiner, right? What about the third part, Gavin?
the third part. The third part, I think it's a question, but the the question is about from the second part. Yeah. If the second part talking about restaurant or some or you have a family background or something, then the examiner will ask you about that, but in deeply, yeah.
Mhm. Yes,
In
you're
the
right. So the third part is actually the follow-up questions related to the topic that you got from your second part, right? So, for example, it's about education, specifically about schools. Maybe the questions in the last part or the third part is going to be about the curriculum, right? The syllabus, the teachers, the learners, and everything, something like that, right? Today we're gonna be doing we're gonna be learning IELTS speaking part 2 and part 3 approaches and strategies, and then we're gonna be practicing the simulation, right? The sample questions. We're gonna see the sample questions and sample answers. All right. I assume you already know about the format, the system of IELTS speaking part 2 and part 3. So without further ado, let's try this. This is the example of the cue card that might be given in the second part of IELTS speaking test. The cue card can be like this. Describe an item of technology you have that is very important. You should say first what the technology is, when you got it, how often you use it, and say why you choose this gadget, right? You have 1 minute. Please prepare your paper, a piece of paper and your pencil. Have you got your a piece of paper and pencil? Arimbi and Gavin?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm gonna give you 1 minute to take notes about this cue card. Starts now. All right, the time is up. You may stop writing now. Okay, stop writing, please. And I really want to see your notes. How can I see your notes? Yeah. Can you take a picture of it and send it through the chat box? Can you? Can you?
I write it on the web, so I can. Is it okay if I just snip out the picture?
Yes, take a screenshot of it. It's really okay, and send it through our chat box, please, immediately. So in your notes, Gavin, what kind of structures did you write?
What kind of, sorry, sir?
What kind of structures? Is it like bullet points, or is it
Oh,
like map, peta concept? What
ah,
is it?
um, it's all about points.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. I write the internet. Then when you got it, I read it. 10 years old.
Mhm.
Often, yeah, every day. Then why I choose this internet as my technology. Yeah, because it is very important. So we can gather news or information from all over the world,
Mhm.
and then we can browsing, chatting, or communicating with someone from from all over the world. Then we also get the pleasure,
Mhm.
or we can access YouTube or games, something like that.
All right. What about you, Arimbi? Thank you, Gavin. Is this your uh
Yes,
s-
it's my notes. It's my
oh,
notes.
all right, handphone. My first phone is when I'm on high school, very often, almost every second. Even though it can be in WhatsApp, it's important because it's connecting us with other. We can do a phone call, texting message, sending files, sending video, sending pictures. All right. Can I see your notes, Gavin? How can I see yours?
Wait, sir. So I forgot to.
No problem. Berarti Arimbi ini notes-nya seperti sentences ya?
Iya, betul. Sebenarnya kayak, can I answer it in Indonesia?
Yes, no problem.
Oke. Ya sebenarnya kayak ngalir ke yang kepikiran aja sih, Kak. Terus ya udah aku sambil ketik tapi langsung dalam bahasa Inggris.
Oke.
Jadi mungkin grammarnya masih berantakan sih itu.
No, it's okay. Kan yang nanti dinilai adalah spoken atau verbal performance-nya ya. Jadi notes-nya sebenarnya nggak dinilai, tapi notes-nya sangat penting dan sangat untuk membantu kita nanti di speech 2 menitnya, storytelling di 2 menit storytelling-nya nanti bakal terpengaruhi oleh notes-nya. Makanya right now we're gonna learn how to strategically make notes about it, right? About this. But before that, let's see how Gavin made his notes. Okay?
It's very simple.
No problem. It's okay. Okay, this is Gavin's notes. Internet, 10 years old, every day, very important news information, browsing. Alright, pleasure. Oke, berarti Gavin ini lebih condong ke bullet points ya, right? Yes, jadi sebenarnya Arimbi tidak disarankan. It is not really encouraged for you to write your notes in sentences, okay? Karena 1 minute is a very short time to write sentences, okay? Jadi yang paling direkomendasikan, the most strategic notes are bullet points like this, okay? Tapi kalau bullet points-nya juga listing down seperti ini, nanti it's gonna be confusing, right? It's gonna be confusing for you to where to start, something like that. That's why I'm gonna share with you the strategic notes for our brainstorming for the first minute given, right? Alright. Jadi misalnya, okay, is my slide visible now?
Yes, sir.
Oke. Jadi cara taking notes yang sangat strategik dan direkomendasikan oleh banyak mentors adalah seperti di ya. Jadi kalau ketemu cue card, whenever you're given a cue card like this, langsung aja bagi 4 seperti ini. I'm gonna use my annotation here. Langsung bagi 4, yes. Okay, sorry. Just like this, bagi 4. Di piece of paper-nya dibagi 4, oke. Nanti nomor 1 diletakkan di sini, nomor 2 di sini, nomor 3 di sini, nomor 4 di sini. Yang mana nomor 1, 2, 3, 4 itu adalah 4 pertanyaan ini. Biasanya, most likely, most of the time, pertanyaannya ada 4. Jadi kita sepakat, ini kita sebut adalah details pertanyaannya. Ada 4 biasanya. Sometimes 3, tapi yang paling sering adalah 4. Kalau 3 nggak apa-apa, satunya dikosongin aja. Setelah ini apa lagi? Aku ada kasih tambahan di atas ini, nggak perlu dikotakin ya, tapi aku tetap kotakin biar kasih sinyal atau tanda bahwa di atas ini adalah judulnya atau apa namanya paraphrase dari soal. Yang mana kita harus paraphrase ini. Soalnya adalah yang ini atau motionnya adalah yang ini, ya. Topiknya adalah ini. Oke, ini yang kita harus paraphrase dan dijadikan judul. Nomor 1 diletakkan di bawah sini. Kotak pertama, nomor 2 di sini, nomor 3 di sini, nomor 4 di sini. Terakhir, versi aku merekomendasikan ada kotak lagi di bawah, bukan kotak ya, tapi maksudnya isian. Di bawah sini, kira-kira diisi dengan apa? Can you have any ideas?
Mm,
Gavin and Arimbi?
conclusion?
No.
I don't know.
What is one of the important rubrics to get 7 band score in IELTS speaking tests? Especially, I'm talking about lexical resource. Apa? Gavin?
Vocabulary.
Yes, lebih spesifik harus ada apa di speaking kita biar kita bisa dapat 7. Kalau tanpa itu nggak bisa dapat 7. Karena itu adalah salah satu rubriknya.
Conjunction?
Tanpa, ya memang conjunctions, collocations, prepositions, cohesive devices memang sangat disarankan, tapi tidak perlu dicatat, yes, karena you can use but and but also and so on and so forth without seeing the notes about it, right? Tapi yang paling penting adalah uncommon word, uncommon expressions, yaitu
Like idiomatic vocabulary.
exactly, here, idioms. Itu wajib untuk mesti ada di speaking performance kalian. Kenapa? If you take a look back at the band descriptors in the PDF that Kak May gave you, for example, or showed you in the first beginning, itu ada rubrik idiomatic expressions di band 7. Jadi kalau walaupun kamu sudah tinggi skornya di fluency, coherence, udah bagus, geranya juga udah bagus, less errors, dan variasi grammarnya udah banyak, pronunciation-nya juga udah clear dan understandable. Tapi kalau tidak ada idiom, nggak bisa dapat 7. So that's the strategy for you to gain 7 band score in IELTS speaking test. Jadi di bawah sini diselipin idiom, dicatat karena kadangkala di 15 menit waktu kita official IELTS speaking test, kita kadang lupa untuk mention any idioms di part 1 maupun part 3. Jadi, karena kita kadangkala sering lupa, di part 1 sama part 3 harus ada idioms, di part 2 lah momentum yang sangat tepat dan sangat strategik untuk mempersiapkan idiomsnya, karena ada 1 menit preparation. Ya, kalau part 1 kan casual talk, informal conversation, dan part 3 lebih ke formal discussions. Itu kan impromptu ya, atau dadakan, immediate Q&A, kayak wawancara, tidak ada persiapan waktu untuk berpikir idioms. So, if you miss idioms in your first part or the third part, please harus ada idioms di part 2-nya. Until then, baru bisa dapat 7. Oke? Sampai sini clear ya? Alright, sekarang kita coba masukin detailsnya satu persatu. Pertama dari judul. Motionnya adalah describe an item of technology you have that is very important. Sorry, describe an item of technology you have that is very important. Kira-kira keywords-nya apa?
Technology, important.
Yes, technology and important. Jadi 2 ini yang kalian harus jadikan judul ya. Jadi bisa judulnya, sebentar ada orang yang masuk Pak. Wait, let me just see the waiting room. Oke. Ini memang cuma berdua ya guys. Katanya ber-7.
Ber-6 ya harusnya setahu.
Oke. Anyway, yes, you're right, Gavin. Jadi teknologi adalah first keyword-nya, important juga second keyword-nya. An item juga bisa sebenarnya, kalau mau dipanjangin, jadi bisa ditulis di sini, apa sinonimnya an item?
Things.
Yes, you can say a piece of merah kuning deh. Oh no, it's not. A piece of important technology bisa dibilang apa? Important. Synonyms for important apa?
Important, main, maybe.
Apa?
Significant or
Yes,
main.
significant. Nice. That's a good word, a great one. Gavin, significant apalagi ada banyak ya sinonimnya important. Selain significant ada apa? Cru,
Sorry.
crucial,
Oh, crucial ya.
and
Crucial.
essential.
Essential.
Dicatat essential, vital,
Vital, crucial.
exclusive. Ada 5 ya. From me, you can check more on Google, right? That's your job. A piece of, we can say a piece of essential.
Essential.
Oh deh. Crucial. Teknologi bisa diparaphrase apa? Atau itu adalah terminologi khusus yang sudah tidak bisa di. You can say tech. Oke. Itu judulnya. Oke, jadi kalau udah dapat cue card, langsung cari keywords-nya, langsung paraphrase. Sebisa kamu aja. Crucial tech aja nggak apa-apa. A piece of crucial technology juga nggak apa-apa. Sekreatif mungkin. Alright. Nah, terus openingnya gimana? Opening bilangnya gimana? 1 menit udah kelar, dipersilahkan 2 menit berbicara. Openingnya gimana biasanya untuk Arimbi? What's your opening?
The important harus pakai yang crucial teh ya.
Terserah. Kamu openingnya gimana coba? Biasanya.
A piece of important teh that is very important for me, yes.
Oke. Kalau Gavin?
Yeah, I think it's quite similar with R&B.
How?
If I should describe a piece of crucial tech in my life, I would say it is the internet. Why? Why this? Because blah 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 blah.
Yes, opening sangat penting ya. Karena that's the first impression. Itu adalah bridging. Nanti masuknya ke penilaian cohesive devices, coherence, fluency, dan cohesion kalian. Tapi aku saranin openingnya pakai ini. Ini dicatat aja, tapi nanti kalau di notes-nya nggak perlu dicatat. Ini dihafalin aja. Adalah, ini template ya, yang menurut aku sangat bagus. Gonna be talking about. Ini dihafalin. Sesimpel itu. Boleh kayak Gavin, I want to describe blah blah blah, I'll explain about blah blah blah, I'll talk about blah blah blah. Tapi kenapa aku kasih template ini buat kalian? I'm gonna be talking about, karena ini adalah tenses apa guys? I'm gonna be talking about
Present.
Apa?
Present.
Present
No,
tense.
it's not present. It's not present tense.
Oh, past ya?
Ini sama dengan will be.
Oh, berandai-andai.
Will be verb ing adalah
Present continuous.
no.
Past early.
That's a good guess. Tapi ini adalah future. Future continuous ya.
Future continuous.
Spellingnya benar nggak tuh? Continuous atau progressive? Benar tulisan continuousnya guys?
Continuous. I think continuous.
Wrong.
Yeah.
Like this?
No, continuous.
Can you spell it, Gavin? Can you spell it? I'm sorry.
CONT. I. And you. OUS. Continuous.
Like that?
OUS.
Oh, like this?
Continuous. Yeah.
Oke. Atau progresif ya. Yes, jadi ini adalah tensesnya future continuous atau future progressive. Suara hujan kedengaran nggak, guys? Is it disturbing? No? Alright, thank you. Ya, jadi ini dihafalin ya. I'm gonna be talking about a piece of crucial technology in my life. Kenapa aku sarankan template opening ini? I'm gonna be talking about karena di penilaian di assessment kriteria di 4 band descriptors ada namanya GRA atau grammatical range and accuracy. Grammatical range adalah mengenai variasi dari grammar kamu. Apakah kamu menggunakan simple sentence aja atau sudah ada compound kompleksnya? Dan selain variasi sentences juga variasi tenses. Apakah kamu cuma pakai past tense aja, present tense aja, atau kamu bisa nge-combine present tense, past tense, dan even future tense. Makanya, karena ini pertanyaan pertama present tense, pertanyaan kedua past tense, ya, pertanyaan ketiga present tense lagi, 4 present tense, nggak ada, jarang sekali ada detail pertanyaan mengenai future. Tapi sometimes ada. Nah, karena future questions itu sangat jarang, makanya aku kasih template ini biar ada tenses future-nya di verbal production kalian. Oke? Jadi ada variasi tensesnya juga. That's why I pick this template for you guys. So simply you can remember that I'm gonna be talking about nya bisa di connected speeches. I'm gonna be talking about a piece of crucial technology in my life. Itu openingnya, bridgingnya seperti itu. Any questions beforehand? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Clear? Langsung masuk ke poin pertama. What the technology is. Kita pakai versinya siapa? Kalian yang pilih deh. What the technology is.
Arimbi aja, boleh.
Oke. Arimbi. What the technology is.
Ini langsung jawab ceritanya kayak Kak.
Kita masih taking notes ya.
Oke.
Jawabannya Arimbi tadi apa? What the technology is?
Handphone.
Smartphone.
Smartphone, handphone.
Oke, kalau Gavin?
Internet, ya, di internet.
Oke, HP boleh. Versinya Arimbi. Atau di internet versinya Gavin ya. Seperti itu aja. Poin-poin aja. Oke, Arimbi langsung jawab kedua. When you got it, Arimbi?
High school.
Nice. Langsung bilang aja. Kalau aku sih suka langsung ketik SMA karena kita udah tahu SMA tuh high school ya.
Oh, okay.
Biar cepat
aja
biar
gitu. Cepat waktunya.
Exactly. Kalau Gavin?
10 years old.
Yes. 10 years old. Nice. Tadi catatannya. Oke. Oke. Boleh seperti itu. Terus, how often you use it, Arimbi?
Very often.
Nah, kalau bisa jangan pakai kata-kata yang sama. Very often tuh kira-kira apa ya? Very often itu? Nah, sangat sering. Apalagi sinonimnya?
Frequent.
Yes, frequently.
Frequently, okay.
Alright, kalau Gavin?
Every day.
Every day, nice.
Yes,
nah,
every day, every day.
Kalau aku kalau mau dihiperbolakan lagi, kita pakai slang 24/7 atau non-stop. Ya.
Yes, non-stop.
Kalau mau lebay aja boleh. Ini pilih satu ya, nggak harus dicatat semua. Ini ada versi Arimbi, versi Gavin, dan versi aku. Langsung terakhir, why you choose this gadget?
It's connecting us. It's connecting.
Oke, connecting itu maksudnya communication.
Yeah, it's connecting us with others. Ya, communication mungkin.
Oke, to connect. Nice. Apalagi? Kalau alasan seperti ini baru poin-poinnya boleh banyak.
To get information.
Yes. To get info. To connect with bla bla bla. Apalagi? Tadi kayaknya notes-nya Gavin banyak deh.
Banyak sih. Tapi, ini punya Arimbi atau punya saya?
Boleh deh gabungin sama kamu.
Kalau aku kasih contoh sih biasanya. Kasih buat apa, browsing, terus chatting,
Yes.
communication sih. Communication, terus buat pleasure, playing games.
Play games ya. Entertainment boleh kita bilangnya. Entertainment, education. Kalau aku bakal menjadikan umbrella-nya jadi 3. For my educational purposes, for my professional work, and for entertainment atau leisure. Tapi boleh pakai bahasa kalian sendiri. Alright, dan lain-lainnya. Nah, ternyata Gavin, ini yang ditanya adalah gadget ya.
Iya.
Berarti bukan di internet. Oke, so you cannot mention this. Kalau sudah terlanjur nggak apa-apa, nanti tinggal di-clarify aja atau di-revise ya. Jadi ini nggak bisa, karena ada pertanyaannya tentang gadget. Mungkin bisa laptop, smartwatch, handphone, whatever. Gadget atau device ya. Gadget itu sama dengan device. Nah, terakhir, idiomnya kira-kira bisa dimasukin apa? Jangan bilang kalian belum hafalan idioms. Belum ya?
Belum familiar, Kak.
Ya, setelah kelas ini silakan di Google sendiri. There are numerous idiomatic expressions on Google. And I know it's really frustrating for you to remember all of them. That's why my suggestions are not to memorize them all, but review them all. Review them all means you have to know the meaning, you have to know the context, you have to know the definitions. At least you know, siapa tahu ada pertanyaan memakai idiomatic expressions tersebut. Jadi kewajibannya adalah comprehend all, tapi untuk yang dipakai, untuk yang dihafalkan adalah select several things yang versatile, yang bisa dipakai kaleng-kalengan dimanapun, yang versatile. Nanti aku kasih contohnya. Contohnya kayak a piece of cake, sama dengan apa? A piece of cake itu?
Easy.
Easy.
Yeah.
Terus cost me a fortune apa?
Struggling.
No.
Struggle. Oh no.
This mobile phone cost me a fortune.
Cost me a fortune.
I had to pay like millions of.
Expensive.
Like apa?
Expensive.
Yes, cost me a fortune adalah expensive.
Okay.
IELTS is a piece of cake for me, to me, easy. Ada lagi? Nah, itu kan kaleng-kalengan ya, bisa dipakai di banyak tempat. Ada lagi yang lain, aku bisa, misalnya di sini aku bakal bilang, I would probably say, cannot live without. Karena aku bakal bilang HP dan laptop sih. Ini adalah majas hiperbola, idiomatic expression hiperbola, artinya nggak bisa hidup tanpa bla bla bla. Ya. Do you have any questions so far? Okay. So please take a screenshot of this, take notes about this. Next time coba diterapin, diimplementasikan cara brainstormingnya, cara taking notes-nya, apakah lebih nyaman, apakah lebih memang awalnya mungkin belum terbiasa, but trust me, at the very least kalian akan ingat, akan dipermudah oleh openingnya sama reminder untuk idiomnya. Oke? Dan kotak-kotak 4 ini biar mengingatkan kalian untuk tidak menulis panjang-panjang in sentences, melainkan hanya poin-poin saja. Alright? Any questions? Cukup? Kalau tidak ada, langsung aja kita latihan ya. Sebentar. Kita sampai jam berapa, guys?
9:30.
9:30 ya.
Hmm.
2 jam ya? Oke, contohnya di sini seperti ini ya. Udah kita bahas tadi. Oke. Alright. Arimbi, can you read this model answer, please? Before we practice another cue card.
I'm going to talk about one of my belongings related to technology, which is it's my laptop.
Oke. Aku saranin I'm gonna be talking ya, karena ini future simple. Kalau di kemungkinan besar kamu bakal bisa pakai, tapi kalau ada progresifnya, continuousnya akan lebih variatif. Next, Gavin.
I bought it when I entered the university 4 years ago. It's funny, really, because I was still learning how to operate the gadget. It was a high-spec laptop, the latest operating system at the time. To overcome my difficulties, then I decided to find help from my friends in order to teach me how to use email, send attachment, how to access websites, or word processing, and others.
Yes, sebenarnya the expectation of the question is only about the time when you got it, right? So basically the expectation is only 4 years ago, right? Itu doang. Tapi you are allowed to elaborate your answers karena you have time like for about 2 minutes. Apalagi kalau bisa menyebutkan technical words atau practical terminologies seperti high spec laptop, operating system, operate the gadget, send attachments, how to access websites, word processing, and others. Itu adalah contoh-contoh technical terms atau practical wordings, dictions yang sangat bisa nge-boost nilai lexical resource kalian selain idioms. Oke? Next, Arimbi.
I use it 3 times a day in the morning, afternoon, and night, mostly for learning and doing my assignments from campus. Sometimes I use it for downloading podcasts, listening to music, and watching videos to release my stress as well.
Okay. Ekspektasinya adalah, what is the expectation from this sample question, Arimbi? How often?
Yes, yeah. Mendetailkan berapa sering digunakannya.
Yes, the frequency, right? How often you use it. The frequency maybe 3 times a day, once a week, once a month. You choose, right? Last one, silahkan, Gavin.
The reason why I chose my laptop, it was simply because this technology helped me a lot during my study. If I didn't have it, I dare say I would have spent more time at university, being left behind about technology, and didn't know the rapid changes of the world. But on the positive side, I suppose I would read a lot more if I didn't have it. So I think people should have this kind of gadget, whether in their house or in workplace, to make everything is going smooth because nowadays we live in digital era. So So all the information is provided digitally and have to be accessed online.
All right. Obviously, the reason must be layered. The arguments must be longer, yeah, karena you have to explain your justifications, maybe the factors, the reasons behind, and so on and so forth. All right, several tips from Kobi. Yang pertama harus you have to answer all the questions. So ada 4 detailsnya. So there's you have to answer all of the expectations of the questions. If not, nanti coherence-nya akan anjlok. 2, of course, obviously mistakes corrections. You are encouraged to do the self correction. Misalnya merasa anjir, harusnya bukan present nih, tapi past tense. Bukan I get it in my high school, tapi I got it in my high school. Boleh self correction. It is encouraged for you to do the self correction, because if you do not do the self correction, it's going to be counted as error. And the more errors you make, the more mistakes you produce, the more points you lose in your grammatical accuracy. All right. 3rd, you can make up story. What does it mean? It means you can tell lies. Why can you tell lies in IELTS speaking test, Gavin?
Because IELTS speaking test is not a real interview. The examiner only watch on our speaking skills.
Yes, you're right. There is no explicit indication in the band descriptors in PDF that there is assessment for honesty, right? There's no honesty assessment. That's why your content truth doesn't matter. But Arimbi, I'm wondering, when would you tell lies?
Sorry. Agak
When,
gimana?
yes, when would you tell lies? When would you make up story?
Why? The why?
When would you make up story?
When would you make up story?
Would you make up story, Arimbi?
About what?
About answering the questions in IELTS speaking test.
Oh yes, I think it's fine to make up story when in speaking test.
Yeah. So when, in what situation, in what kinds of conditions you would you make up story, or you would tell?
Maybe when the situation and the condition is the one that we never experienced before. So I think that time we should make up story about that.
Yes. What about you, Gavin? In what kind of questions would you tell lies?
Yeah, I think it's similar with R&B. When I have no experience, or I don't have I don't have the experience about it, I should make up story.
Oh, you forgot about it. Oh, you forget about it. It's like a very long time ago. It's in the past story. It's the past event. And if you are trying hard, if you are trying so hard to remember the event correctly, it's gonna take you for a while to think about it, to remember those events. And kalau kelihatan seperti mikir seperti ini, itu antara 2. Is it the hesitation of ideas, atau is it is it translating? Are you translating, atau are you thinking about the ideas? Kalau you are thinking about the ideas, masih forgiven. But if you are translating, itu adalah masalah fluency. Berarti fluensinya nggak natural, nggak effortless, nanti fluensinya bisa anjlok. Nah, untuk menghindari filler yang kepanjangan ini, karena terlalu mikir past event, you can make up story, right? Or if you have no experience about it, you can make up story. But why wouldn't you just Gavin, if you don't have the experience about it, why would you lie about it? Why wouldn't you just tell the truth that you have no experience about a question?
If I say the negative answer, I will stop. I will stop with no. Why no? Then I have to say why susah gitu.
Yeah.
Kalau yes, then I make up the story. It will be easy for me. Yeah.
Yes, you're right. If we tell the truth that I am so sorry, I'm afraid that I cannot answer this question because I have no experience about it. That's why I cannot answer this question. Itu jawabannya bakal pendek, nanti susah untuk nge-elaborate, nanti jadinya susah untuk dinilai apakah kamu bisa speaking at length atau tidak. But in my real test, di part 1 aku bilang seperti itu. I was asked about, in my official IELTS speaking test, I was asked about I don't know, it's what do you like about geography? What have you learned about geography? And I said, I unfortunately, I'm afraid that I cannot answer that question because I haven't got any geography classes. That's why I have no clue. I have no idea anything about geography. Walaupun aku bilang nggak tahu, tapi aku bilang I have no clue, I have no idea. Those are great expressions. Ya, I have no clue adalah salah satu idiomatic expression you can use to indicate that you have no idea about the topic or you don't know about the topic. So instead of saying that I don't know, you have to say I have no clue, I have no idea, and also you have to say your apology, like, unfortunately, ma'am, I am afraid that I cannot answer this question because I have no clue about the topic. Gitu. Kalau memang terpaksa harus say the truth if you don't know. But you don't say you don't know. In IELTS, we say we have no clue. All right? Last one. Last tips adalah practice, practice, and practice. That's what we are going to do after this. Okay. Sebelum kita masuk ke part 3, langsung aja aku tunjukin. Aku pakai modul yang lain ya. I'm gonna use this module. Can you see my slide, Gavin and Arimbi?
Yes, sir.
All right. So who's gonna be the first? Any volunteer? Siapa yang mau pertama?
Maybe ladies first.
Tangan lagi, bukan nggak denger tadi. Oh pertama, oh oke.
Arimbi tadi angkat tangan.
Yeah, ladies first.
Nggak denger tadi. Oke, thank you Gavin. sebentar.
Come
The question,
on.
it's about technology again.
Of course not. It's gonna be different.
Okay.
Okay, Arimbi, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, silakan disiapkan pensilnya and a piece of paper biar seperti real test ya, karena di real test pakai a piece of paper dan pensil. Jadi kalau bisa dibiasakan. Gavin, what should you do adalah listen to Arimbi's answers, take notes, and give feedback based on the 4 band descriptors. So before I give the feedback, you have to deliver your comments, ya.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Sudah siap?
Oke, siap.
Oke, sebentar. I'm gonna time you, ya, for 1 minute to take notes and 2 minutes to speak. Your cue card is about this one.
Okay.
All right. You have 1 minute to take notes about a person you admire. Starts now. Good luck. All right, the time is up.
Wait a second. Okay, so
Yes, you may time yourself. Untuk latihan saat kali ini boleh dipakai stopwatch-nya sendiri, timernya sendiri. I'm gonna time you anyway, but just in case you wanna feel the time, yeah? All right. Please, you may start speaking now, Arimbi.
okay, I'm going to talk about a person that I admire the most. He is my father. I really admire him because he is it's quite like my role model in life because he's very perseverance, very struggling with everything that he wants to achieve. He is now 55 years old. And then he has me as his child when he's still 23 years old, and I can say that I'm not coming from a wealthy family, and I see he is struggling that much to reach and to give what I have now. And then even though he always busy with his work, he's still trying to make time to his family. Like he always spend the weekend only for family. He always taking us to go to the restaurants, to the mall, and he is always try his best to give what his child needs and sometimes his child wants. And I hope he has a good health so he can see me success as he is now. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's all that I can say about the person that I admire the most.
Well
Sorry.
done, Arimbi. You still have 15 seconds actually, but I feel like this is a very good start, Arimbi.
I'm a bit distracted at first because my child is yelling at me.
Who yelling at you?
My child.
Oh, I'm so sorry. All right. Yes, no problem. But you did great, Arimbi. Overall, I feel like yes. But before any comments from me, Gavin, please deliver your feedback.
Yeah, I think R&B has a grammatical accuracy. It's quite good, but I noted some grammatical errors. Yeah, she said he have me. Yeah, he have me when he was 23 years old. Or yeah,
Harusnya apa, Gavin?
I think it
He have
should.
Yeah.
He had me.
He had me.
Yeah. Then,
He has. It was what he has.
Yeah. What else?
Then she used some words like struggling or wealthy, maybe. I think it's good words. Yeah, it's good words. Yeah, I forgot to take notes. The rest of
Is that all?
this video.
Is that all, Gavin?
Yes.
All right. Thank you
yes.
so much. Thank you so much, Gavin, for helping me
Thank
out
you,
about this.
Gavin.
Yes, Arimbi, I have the same opinions with Gavin. I feel like your grammatical range and accuracy are very good. Although there's some minor errors then here, but like Gavin noted, he have instead of he have. But I feel like overall it's really clear. The variety of your grammar is really great. Dan lexical resource-nya juga ada kata-kata struggling dari Gavin bilang struggling itu bagus instead of hard. ya, daripada not easy. It indicates how hard it is for your father to help you out, for example. Dan selain itu juga ada contoh lexical resource yang bagus lainnya adalah role model. If I'm not mistaken, role model adalah juga salah satu slang or idiomatic expression. You might check, I might be wrong. You might check role model itu apakah salah satu idiomatic expressions. Although he's busy, tapi dia try to make time. This is a really great expression, Arimbi. I really salute that production. Ada kata-kata although he's busy, he still try to make time for the family, yada yada yada. It's such a great compound sentence for me. Mungkin untuk feedback, untuk lexical resource-nya adalah admire-nya. Kira-kira kita bisa paraphrase menjadi apa?
Iya, tadi apa ya? Tadi nggak kepikiran sih untuk nge-synonym admire.
Kalau Gavin?
I like the most. I like the most.
Yes.
Like the most?
I like the most. Yeah, you can say I like the most atau I love.
I love.
Yeah, I'm gonna be sama tadi future openingnya masih future simple. I want you to use I'm gonna be talking.
I'm going to talk.
Okay, I'm gonna be talking.
You can say I'm gonna be talking about one individual that I really, really like and love the most in my life. He's my father. Yada, yada, yada. Right? Individual. Bisa ya? A person, individual. A figure. Admire juga mau bisa bilang look up to. Apa itu look up to?
Ya. Look up to yang dijadikan contoh. Yang apa ya?
Yes.
It's not like role model.
Yeah. An individual that I look up to in my life. Okay? Atau inspire. Right? I'm gonna be talking about one individual that inspire me the most in my life. Boleh. There are so many versions ya, Arimbi. Itu feedbacknya untuk lexical resource, paraphrase-nya mungkin bisa dicoba lagi, dipaksa lagi. Sama, kalau nggak salah aku tadi dengar, you wanted to say your father help you financially, right? You can say, he tried his best to provide for his family, ya, provide. Karena di lexical resource selain idioms, paraphrase, juga ada namanya advanced words ya. Jadi kalau mau nilainya tinggi di lexical resource, pakai yang C1, C2 level diksinya. Jangan yang A1, A2 atau B1, B2 minimal. Provide. Coherence, fluency mantap, pronunciation clear, understandable, cuma lexical resource-nya aja. Sedikit paraphrase ya. Any questions dari Arimbi? Well done.
Okay. So, kalau terlalu banyak, is it okay?
No problem, it's okay. Tapi make sure nya kamu itu fillernya adalah karena kamu thinking about the ideas. Soalnya the examiner can feel it if you are translating, whether or not you are translating atau thinking about the ideas. Kalau hesitation fillers-nya karena ideas-nya stuck, or you are trying so hard to remember the events, itu masih forgiven by the examiner. But if it's about translating, you are looking for the words, nah itu yang akan menganjlokkan nilai fluensi kamu. Oke? Karena di fluensi tidak boleh ada hesitation atau filler tentang translating. You have to got the words effortlessly. Ya?
Okay.
Alright.
Thank you, Kak.
Silakan dibaca No problem, no worries, Arimbi. Can you read this sample answer out loud? Witness. Arimbi, can you read this sample answer out loud?
Okay, sorry. I'm going to talk about my father because he has been a major influence in my life. My father was always a good role model for me as I was growing up. He's hardworking, patient, and understanding. He is also got a good sense of humor and seems to get on well with everybody. Hopefully, I have inherited some of these traits, and I admire my father because I think he brought me and my brothers or sisters up well. He was quite strict but always fair, and he has always been someone I can turn to for advice. I think my father set a good example by working hard and having a positive outlook on life. I remember that he used to leave for work early and come home quite late, but he always made time for me and my brothers or sisters. Is
All
it the
right.
answers at the book?
Pardon?
Is it the answers at the book, Kak? Ini jawaban di bukunya.
What do you mean at the book?
Sorry,
Yes.
I mean the PDF. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Jawabannya sama-sama father ya.
Exactly. That's
Okay.
why. What a coincidence. Anyway, Arimbi, can you highlight the idiom? Any idioms you found in this sample answer? Hello, am I freezing?
Yes, freezing,
Yes,
sir.
freezing, sir.
Yeah.
I was asking Arimbi, have you found any idioms in this sample answer?
Oh, okay. Idioms. Made time for. Hello. Halo, Gavin.
Yes,
Yeah,
hello.
freezing.
Hello.
Aku freeze.
Enggak, Kak Aidir yang
Oh, okay.
freeze.
Kak,
Oh my
halo.
goodness. Yes, I'm so sorry. I can hear you guys. I can hear you, but I don't know.
Oh, okay.
It's raining cats and dogs outside on my dome now. But am I clear now?
Now it's
Yes.
clear.
Yes.
Oh, no, a bit freeze. Aduh, kupikir sinyalku jelek.
Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. Let me just change my network. Yes. Halo Arimbi. Karakteristik dari idiomatic expressions adalah artinya tidak bisa kata-katanya kalau ditranslatekan tidak sama dengan literalnya. It has another meaning, right? Kalau make time itu sama masih literal ya, membuat waktu, meluangkan waktu, spend some time. So another one.
Wait. Get on well with very good. Some sense of humor. I don't know.
Itu masih literal, yes?
Iya, banyak yang literal.
What about this?
Get on well with. Get.
What does it mean?
Get on well with is like an extrovert, supel.
Not really. Gavin, can you guess the meaning of this?
Yeah, I think easy to make friends with everybody.
Have a good relationship, yeah?
Yeah.
Have a good relationship with everybody. So this is one of the examples of idiomatic expressions. Jadi tadi mungkin Arimbi kurangnya di idiom. Coba harus di notes-nya tadi sudah pakai yang bagi 4 tidak? Dan sudah pakai idiom? Ada catatan idiomnya? You are muted.
Idiomnya belum ada sih tadi.
No problem. It's still your first try, yeah? We're gonna try another one. All right. Garvin? Wait. Gavin, you're next, yeah? Ready?
Not ready yet.
I'm gonna time you for 1 minute. Arimbi, silahkan dicoba juga ya. Your cue card, Gavin, is about...
Sorry?
A website.
Sorry, sir. Oh, okay, website. That's good.
Yes. Is it visible now?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Your 1 minute. Start now. Good luck. All right, the time is up. Gavin.
Okay.
You have 2 minutes to talk about a website you often use. You may start speaking now.
I'm gonna talking about a website that I regularly use. It is YouTube. For me, YouTube is very important since I was in elementary school. My friends told me about this website because at that time we still have no access to any websites since the computer technology is not quite good right at the moment at that time. I think sorry, at that time. And then I use YouTube for listen to music or watching videos, and some kind of videos that I often watch is a basketball game or football games. Yeah, I often watch that kind of videos. Then instead of watching videos for my leisure, I use the YouTube for my learning for me to learn something new. Like I am learning my speaking skills, my my listening skills in the IELTS test. Yeah, I just love to watch YouTube every time when I have free time, or when I just uh, yeah, in my holiday or my relaxed time. Yeah. I think that's all about my website that I regularly use. Sorry, sir, you're still muted.
Thank you for reminding me that. Arimbi, silahkan. Well done, Gavin. I already said when I was muted, I said, well done, good job. I need to compliment that one. Yes, silahkan, Arimbi.
The opening that Gavin gave is very smooth, and using the example as a Heidi said, using future continuous, I'm gonna be talking about. And then about the grammatical range, sometimes maybe the event is in the past, but some of the words still using present tense, if I'm not mistaken, but maybe it's only 1 or 2 times. And then the thing use for
Suaranya Arimbi, sorry. Suaranya
hello,
Arimbi. Yeah.
hello,
Alright.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, sorry. The should I start again atau
No.
lanjut aja? Lanjut aja
You
ya.
may continue.
Yeah. The last one maybe about the using word use. If I'm not mistaken, Gavin using use more than times, maybe the word use can be replaced by other words. I think that's all. Good job, Gavin.
All right.
Thank
You so much, Arimbi, for noticing that those points. But you just claim the mistakes that Gavin did without necessarily giving any suggestions. Now, I'm gonna ask you, Arimbi, if not using use, what should we use?
I don't know. I don't know that. Maybe you use. Maybe you can change with access. Sometimes I access XXX website or use hello.
Utilize. Yes.
Aduh, apakah? Ya, utilize bisa.
Okay.
Access.
Nice. Thank you, Arimbi. Ya, Gavin, tadi aku noted di awal agak keliru openingnya. Aku nggak tahu tadi kamu bilang apa, tapi intinya harusnya I'm going to be talking.
I'm gonna be talking about.
Yes, harusnya gitu.
Ya,
I'm gonna
itu
be talking. Ya, harusnya harusnya I'm gonna be talking atau I'm going to be talking sama aja. Tapi tadi I noted ada kekeliruan di situ. I forgot what you said. It's incorrect. Harusnya I'm gonna be talking about atau I'm going to be talking about sama aja.
I said I'm gonna talking about.
Nah, kurang B-nya.
I'm gonna be talking about.
Yes. Alright. Terus menurut aku udah menjawab semua ya. Coherence, fluency-nya mantap, pronunciation-nya understandable, clear, the clarity of your pronunciation is really good. Let's talk about the lexical resource. Gra-nya sudah dibahas sama Arimbi. For me personally, I didn't catch any grammatical errors. Well done. Mungkin karena terlalu
simple.
Enjoy. It's really smooth. That's really cool. Tapi aku note bahwa you try to paraphrase often with regularly. That's really nice. Dari kata-kata often menjadi adverb regularly. Bagus. YouTube udah menjawab. Dan ada tadi self correction ya. My friends told me. Bagus, jadinya nggak kehitung error karena you did a self correction. Alright, use bisa pakai access or utilize, dan ada lexical resource yang bagus banget tadi, leisure. Apa itu leisure? Maksudnya Gavin?
Buat apa ya? Kayak senang-senang aja.
Ya. Kalau kita bilang leisure time apa? Artinya?
Leisure time, free time maybe.
Yes, bukan, free time atau
spare time. Spare time. I forgot that word.
Oke, terus tadi apakah sudah did you paraphrase? Did you mention anything about useful? Kok?
No.
Is it on me yang nggak dapat kamu ada kata-kata bilang useful?
No. Yeah.
Ya, karena itu adalah keyword yang kamu harus bisa paraphrase atau pakai. Kalau nggak bisa diparaphrase, harus dipakai. Kenapa YouTube itu so useful? Tadi udah kamu mention sih reasoningnya, justification. Karena it's not only for my leisure actually, it's actually for my learning activities. YouTube
Learning
has my
activities.
I utilize YouTube as my educational purposes. I learn about many things from it. I learn about the basketball games, football games. Not only that, I also watch IELTS tutorials, IELTS listening, and so on and so forth, right? Udah bagus, udah ada reasoningnya, tapi mungkin bisa di-highlight klaimnya. YouTube ini sangat useful. Gimana cara bilangnya? Paraphrase-nya gimana?
I think YouTube is very helpful when I have to learn something new, like English speaking test in the IELTS test.
Yes, helpful atau
Beneficially.
Atau advantageous.
Advantageous, yeah.
Okay. Jadi we have useful, helpful, beneficial, advantageous. Yeah. Any questions, Gavin?
No.
Okay. Good job. Aku yakin sih kalian udah bisa nih. Oh, idiomnya. Mana idiomnya?
Susah.
Susah ya. Kira-kira bisa masuk apa idiomnya? Tadi lo kan udah kita apa hiperbola tadi?
Oh, ini apa?
Can't live without.
Yeah, I can live without. I cannot live without, or I use it 24/7.
Example I gave you. Pardon? Kenapa?
I use YouTube non-stop, or
Ya, something like that. Walaupun faktanya mungkin nggak selebay itu, tapi nggak apa-apa. Biar ada idiomnya aja, right? I cannot live without YouTube because blah 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 blah. Because it's really advantageous for my daily needs, such as what, yeah. Cannot live without. See, walaupun we already talk about this, aku udah kasih example idioms cannot live without di awal. Baru berapa menit yang lalu, you forgot. Because it's about habit, right?
Yes, sir.
If you're not habituated to use those idiomatic expressions, you're not going to use it. Okay? That's why you have to force yourself to remember, not only memorize them, but also to use them every day on your practices. Okay? Karena trust me, if you don't use idioms, if you don't produce idioms in your IELTS speaking performance, you will not get 7. Trust me. Okay? Karena itu adalah prerequisite atau requirement-nya. Silakan dibaca kalau jawabannya Facebook, Gavin.
Okay. Facebook is a social networking website. It's a free website that allows you to keep in contact with friends or find people you've lost touch with. It's one of the most popular websites in the world, with millions of users in different countries. All of my friends use Facebook. One of my friends sent me an email email inviting me to join. I signed up, and I've been using it ever since. Facebook allows you to keep up to date with friends with what friends are doing. Sorry, my bad. You have a profile page with information and status updates, so that you can tell everyone what you're doing. You can post messages to other people's pages. You can upload photos and videos. I find Facebook most useful for organizing my life, keeping in touch with friends, and storing photos. I think social network websites have become part of everyday life.
Is there any idioms in here?
have become part of everyday life?
Not.
You've uh, yeah, you keep it allows you to keep up to date.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. I like the way you pronounce some connected words. Gavin, contohnya kayak ini. How do you pronounce this?
Signed up.
Yes. Itu adalah namanya connected speeches, ya, link words. If you can showcase this kind of link speeches atau connected speeches, your pronunciation is gonna be higher. Makanya tadi instead of saying I'm going to be talking about itu kan putus-putus ya. You are encouraged to say I'm gonna be talking. Ada constructions, ada connected atau link speeches, pronunciation-nya bakal jauh lebih higher. Ngeboost pronunciation-nya dengan salah satu cara tersebut. Okay? Like what else? One off. Yeah.
One of and I've been.
Yes. It's a millions of,
So
right? In the world. No. What else? Yeah, you can. I feel like you have to practice this, okay, in order to boost your pronunciation, Bensko. All right, I think we only have 33 minutes left. That's why kita langsung moving on to the last part, yeah, the third part of IELTS test. Okay.
Sorry sir, can I in the setelah selesai ini, can I get the PDF?
Yes, of course. It's not it's actually not yang tadi. It's actually not Kobi's resources, but I can share with you.
Okay, it's okay.
But how? Like
Yeah.
how?
You can drop in the chat section.
Chat box.
Chat
Okay.
box.
I'm going to upload it now, biar nanti nggak kelupaan, yes? All right. Sending. There are numerous sample answers and questions in this PDF, from the first part, the second part, and the last part. So you are encouraged to use them. I suggest you to have a speaking partner. So before you read the sample answers, please force yourself to answer the question first, and then you may have a look at the sample answer. Yes. So you have the comparison between your answer, your version, and the sample answers. All right. It's already sent. Can you download it?
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. All right. So now let's talk about part 3. Oke, jadi di part 1 kira-kira 5 menit, part 2 kira-kira 4 menit, part 3 kira-kira 5 menit. Ya, jadi in total overall sekitar 14 sampai 15 menit maksimal. So what is it about? Adalah follow up questions dari topik yang related dengan cue card yang kalian dapat. In my real tests, my second part, the cue card was about my best friend's house. I was asked to describe my best friend's house, whether or not I regularly visit my best friend's house and how it looks like, and yeah, what do I think about it, and what do I feel about it? It's like a random question, don't you think? It's like why should it's just a really random question, I think, for me. And then the third part, it's about infrastructure. It's about housing. Aku ingat pertanyaan diskusinya adalah, do you think the government should prioritize housing infrastructure for in the near future? Gitu. And I was saying that I answered, no, I don't think it's in my books. Artinya, I don't agree with that. I'm afraid that it's not in my books. I am afraid that it's not in my books, sama dengan I disagree. The main reason why I disagree with prioritizing housing and infrastructure only by the government in the near future is because there are numerous other things that require attention from the government, such as healthcare, economic growth and development, education quality, and national security, something like that, right? All right. So, apa bedanya? What is the difference between the first part and the third part? Rimbi.
Maybe the type of question really depends on what you explain in the second part. And it's really random, and it's really up to the examiner, maybe.
You know what? I feel like in the first part, the questions are also random. It can be so random, and there's a possibility that the examiner or the interviewer asks a follow-up question in the first part. So what is the most significant difference, Gavin, you think?
I think the topic in the first part, we talk about daily life. But the second part or the third part, we give the examiner give the cue card, and then we discuss about this topic.
Yeah, almost so close. I would say that I sum up that the first part is about you.
Yeah,
It's about personal questions, like what is your hobby? Are you a student? Do you work? Something like that. It's about topics that are so close to us. So, for example, your junior high school. It can be about your senior high school. It can be about your kindergarten. It can be about your neighbor. It can be about your friends. It can be about your family. So close to you. Personal questions. Jadi nanti interviewnya atau Q&A-nya lebih ke condong seperti casual talk atau informal conversation. Meanwhile, it's a different case to the third part, karena konsepnya di third part adalah discussion. Jadi kalau di first part, you are allowed to answer like only 2 sentences, 3 sentences max, 1 sentence, too short, 2 sentences not enough, 3 sentences cukup banyak udah. Tapi in the last part 3, you are expected to speak at length, like in a paragraph. Okay, that's why we're going to practice how to speak at length. Gimana caranya biar bisa ngomong panjang satu paragraf di part 3. Okay, ada yang namanya Oke, sebelum kita masuk ke metode AREL, ya. Have you heard about AREL method, Arimbi, Gavin? Okay, but before that, let's review these sample questions and answers from Kobi. Silahkan, Arimbi, can you? Okay, I'm gonna be the examiner, and you're gonna be reading the sample answers in turn. Okay. What kind of technological developments has made the biggest impact on our lives, Arimbi?
Okay. In my lifetime, it has to be the internet, of course. But I also think Wi-Fi has made a huge difference to how we interact with the internet. Wireless network at home and public Wi-Fi hotspot mean we can go online easily. Access our email. Basically, mean we can go online easily, access our mail, basically be connected wherever we are.
What do you think that are the important things people need to learn when they start using computers, Gavin?
Well, there are things like how to use internet, how to enter a web address, how to navigate websites, that kind of thing, but it's also important to know how to back up your files in case your computer crashes, and all about the internet security.
Do computers or laptops make it much easier for people to study, Arimbi?
Definitely yes. Researching information is much easier with the internet. You can bookmark web pages for future reference, and writing essays is much easier. Also, being able to cut and paste section of text means you can experiment with organization.
All right, so those are the sample questions and answers for the bisa tuh ngulur-ngulur waktu.
Putus-putus.
Unexpected.
Yes.
You just need time to think. So you can say something like, "Oh wow, that's an interesting question. Oh wow, that's a good one. Oh wow, that's a very heavy question to me." Boleh seperti itu. Atau you can say, "I've never thought about that before. Let me think for a while." Alright, baru jawab. Kan lumayan 3 detik, 5 detik, 6 detik, 7 detik ini kan bisa untuk berpikir ya. That's an interesting question. Please give me some time to think about. Never thought about it before. Let me think for a while. Boleh. Kita nggak paham. Contohnya kemarin, aku tuh sebenarnya tahu sih. Pertanyaan adalah, do you think natural light is important for every building? Nah, karena aku tuh sebenarnya tahu natural light itu adalah matahari, tapi aku nggak tahu harus jawab apa. Kayak, why this question matter? You know what I mean? Why should I answer this kind of question? That's why I asked for a clarification. I'm sorry, ma'am. What do you mean by natural light? Aku tanya gitu. Terus the madam said, like the light from the sun. Ah, I see. In my opinion, the natural light or the light from the sun is really, really essential and advantageous for every building, such as housing, apartment, flat, or just like a hotel, just because it's very good for our body. The vitamin C from is we can get the vitamin C from that, yada yada yada. Gitu. So you can actually ask for clarification. Yeah, can you explain what do you mean by X? What you mean by X? I'm not really sure what you mean by that. By apa? Pardon me. Could you repeat? Boleh. Alright. Oke, nanti kita belajar ini di metode AREL. Kita skip dulu. Dan ini juga di metode AREL. Saya posting.
Freeze.
Freeze.
Oh my God. Yes, I'm so sorry. Where are we? Where was I? Gavin?
Mm-hmm.
What did I say the last time?
Yeah, I think in the first First, ya ini lagi ngomongin awal. Tadi
Yang
udah
ini?
putus. Iya Kak,
Okay.
putus.
Yes, I was saying that if you want to deliver your arguments or your personal belief or your bias, you have to mention these expressions, such as I believe that, to my mind, from my point of view, as far as I'm concerned. Why? Because these expressions adalah digunakan untuk tidak mengeneralisasi. Because you already claim that this is my thought. So it's gonna be debatable, but it's my thought. Okay? Because you cannot have generalizations in academic speaking. For example, please give me other synonyms selain keempat ini, Arimbi.
In my point of view,
In my
in my opinion,
Gavin.
In my thoughts.
In my thoughts, boleh. Or you can say, I argue that.
I argue that.
I opine that, boleh. Aku beropini bahwa. I suppose that, boleh. I feel, I think, boleh. Ini kenapa nggak bisa? Alright. Oke, nanti tipsnya kita bisa gabungkan di metode RL. Langsung aja. Oke. Alright, I'm gonna be explaining the method of RL. The reason why I bring this method to you because it's really strategic, karena sangat simple dan mudah diingat. Kita bisa pakai metodenya in almost all questions, especially specifically opinion questions ya. Misalnya seperti ini. Alright. Langsung aja ketikin RL itu apa? RL adalah this one. A, R, E, L. A-nya adalah assertion. Ya. R-nya adalah reason. E-nya adalah example. L-nya adalah link back. What does it mean? R-nya boleh aku pakaiin S karena boleh berlayer-layer. Assertion adalah apa? Assertion adalah penegasan dari klaim kamu. Contohnya, pertanyaannya adalah, what do you think about smoking? What do you think about the regulation of smoking ban? You can say, it should be banned in Indonesia. Penegasan dari klaim kamu boleh berbentuk seperti itu, atau there are several reasons why smoking should be banned in Indonesia. Reasonnya kira-kira apa? Reasonnya adalah arguments untuk mendukung dari assertion kamu. Contohnya, the principle justification. The principle justification itu artinya sama dengan the main reason is that cigarettes. Can you spell the word cigarettes, guys?
C-I-G-G
A
R-E double T-E-S. Cigarettes.
Right. Is that cigarettes are not healthy and even dangerous for our health, for our body. Misalnya. Example adalah evidence, nggak harus melulu data atau statistik, nggak harus numbers. Comparison boleh, contrast boleh, personal experience boleh, perumpamaan, analogi boleh. Contohnya di sini, mungkin you can say, for instance, the nicotine contains apa? Chemicals, how to like this, chemicals which lead to alright.
Freezing, sir.
Link back sa 2. Hello.
You're freezing.
Am I freezing now?
Oh no, no, you're back. No, it's freezing again.
Yes.
Goodness. Holy moly. Wait. Gavin, am I good?
Oh no, you're good.
Hello?
Yeah.
Aman?
Aman sir sekarang. I think we should turn off the camera, sir.
Yes, maybe it can help.
Alright. What about now? Am I audible? Hello?
No, it's better.
Okay. Cool. Test check sound.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Kalau link back, talking about link back bisa bisa ada 2 jenis. Yang pertama summary, contohnya based on the I strongly argue that smoking habits must be illegal. Ini adalah summary, link back yang bentuknya summary, atau bisa jadi result atau outcomes. As a result, people would quit smoking by implementing this new policy. People would quit smoking and be healthier. Any questions? Hello?
No, sir.
No, Kak.
I don't like talking like this, guys. Can we just try again? Start a video.
Masih putus-putus kan?
Again. Oh, really?
Iya.
This is so bad. Oke, jadi intinya Arel seperti ini. Bisa dipakai. Intinya jangan lupakan klaim kamu. Karena klaim itu bisa memperpanjang dan membuka what you are going to say, and reason can be 1 layer, can be 2 layers, can be more. Example bisa mengingatkan kamu untuk coba cari why atau examples yang lebih detail apa, dan link back-nya bisa either summary atau result. Alright, now let's try the questions here. Let's talk about, tadi kita teknologi ya.
Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, wait. Let's talk about parties, leisure, motions, transportations, advice, community, history, competitions. Okay, let's talk about hmm, okay. Hello? Are Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes.
Cool. All right, let's begin. Let's talk about technology at work. Arimbi, what technology or equipment is used in most workplaces nowadays?
Okay. In my opinion, the technology that used in most workplaces nowadays is laptop. Because as we all know, since the pandemics, we are now able to work in everywhere, to work anywhere, and laptop is quite useful to have us work in anywhere, not only in our desks, but it also can be in maybe in the cafe or maybe in home or other places. And uh, is it enough?
As a result,
Oh, as a result, okay. As a result, uh, it can help us to work more effectively without without having to go to the office, and we
well
still
done.
can finish our job. We can still finish our job
Well,
instead of we don't go to the office.
yes, that's a really great answer coming from you, Arimbi. What is the technology again?
Laptop.
Yes, nice, great answer. Next, Gavin, does technology help workers or does it make their lives more difficult?
Uh, yes, of course. I think the technology, as I mentioned before, it's a laptop. I think it helps workers. Why? Because workers or maybe employee or students or teachers can use laptop for sorry
Mm-hmm.
uh, can use laptops for searching their information for learning, and then for example we can have a long distance class between students and teacher, and then since the pandemic also can get work from anywhere. Yeah. As a result, I think mm, technology helps a lot for workers.
Well done. Very well. Thank you so much, Gavin. That's a really good answer as well. Next, Arimbi, what effect does new technology have on employment?
In my opinion, the new technology.
I'm so sorry, Arimbi, your voice is very low and it's not really audible. Hello?
Hello. Yeah.
Yes, let's repeat. What effect does new technology have on employment, Arimbi?
Okay. I believe that the new technology have a positive impact on employment because it help our job to get finished uh get finished more quickly than before, and then it also help our job to be more okay blank.
To be more
It's okay.
effectively.
Sorry, Gavin.
To be more effectively.
To be more effectively.
Okay.
For example.
What is employment?
Employment, in my mind about the process of work. The process of work. So that's why I said that it's bring a positive effect to the employment if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, you're right. I love your opening. It's really great. I believe it has a positive impact on yada yada yada. I feel maybe you're still lacking the example. What kind of examples can we add, Gavin or Arimbi?
I think, for example, for recruiting new employee, I think we can use the technology. We can use by Zoom or Google Meet. We can interview.
Exactly.
Yes, betul.
Right? Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Gavin, for that idea, for those ideas. All right. Next, let's talk about sports. Yeah. Gavin, why do you think sport is important?
Okay. For me, sports is very, very essential in my life because sport can maintain my health, and also my healthy habits. For example, if I do exercise regularly in the gym, or I have a jogging exercise maybe, or yoga exercise, I get sweats, and then I just feel more healthy. And sometimes sports can make me relax, because sports can release my stress, or my I think it's my stress.
Well done.
Sorry.
Yes. No, you're good. You're good. Can you read this sample answer?
Yeah, I think sport is important for different reasons. For me, doing a sport is about having fun. When I play football, for example, I forget about everything else and just enjoy myself. Also, doing a sport helps you to keep fit and healthy, and it is a good way to socialize and make friends.
Well done. Next, Arimbi, do you think famous sports people are good role models for children nowadays?
Are the role model for children because most of the time, sports people have a good attitude for themselves. As for example, they must have a routine schedule to get in shape, and those things can teach our child to also have a good timing to make their body also healthy.
Well done. Can you read this sample answer?
Okay, wait. I think that sports people should be good role model. Children look up to their favorite football players like David Beckham, for example. So I think that these people have an enormous responsibility. They should try to be a good influence and behave in the right way.
See, there's an example in here. As a right reason, an example, and the link back is in terms of suggestion or recommendation, right? Last one, before we end our session today, last question for Gavin. Do you agree that sports stars earn too much money, Gavin?
For this arguments, I actually I disagree with these arguments. Why? Because I think that sports stars or athlete uh, earn much money. Yes. Apa ya? Aduh, kejebak nih Kak. Ah, he or she deserve to earn much money because he practice every day for doing that sport tirelessly, uh, he or she also try to their best, uh, give not easily giving up. I think, yeah. For example, like basketball player that I know, is LeBron James. All I know is LeBron James come from a child from outside the city, and then he just met the NBA player. Then he practiced with him. Yeah. Then now, as you can see, he is now a NBA star.
Well done. Yes. I would probably say the same like you did, Gavin. Yes, the athletes, the professional athletes nowadays earn much money, but I don't think it's too much money because they deserve that salary due to their performance, achievement, and other accomplishments. They have been training so hard and so long for ages to get the medals in the Olympics, for example. That's why even if there are so many people define that as too much money, but I don't think it's a problematic since they deserve it anyway, right? And you can add the example as well. Thank you so much, Gavin. Well done. We don't have the last question for you, Arimbi, but that's okay. Can you read this sample answer for us, Arimbi?
Okay, in my opinion, it's fair that the sports people earn a lot of money, and being a top sports person requires hours of practice, and there are millions of sports fans who are willing to pay to see them play. If we don't want sports people to earn so much money, we shouldn't go to watch them.
All right, I think that's it for today. Thank you so much for coming, Arimbi and Gavin.
Yes,
Thank
you,
you.
sir. Thank you for the lesson today.
Yes,
Thank you so much. I hope you have learned something new today, especially for the third part. Please use the arrow method. I noticed that both of you, were reminded to use the example to lengthen your speaking performance. I hope this arrow method will help you to speak at length, and also the notes, the brainstorming strategies. I hope that's also beneficial for you. Please do your homework, which is none other than the idiomatic expressions. Please do that. If you're not, meeting again in the next one. I hope you can memorize and use and habituate yourself to use those idiomatic expressions with Kak May. Thank you so much. I'll see you again in the next one. Bye-bye. Have a good
Bye.
evening.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.